The Quik Hang magnetic quilt hanging system is a super fast way to hang and swap out your quilts. The system is just 4 metal strips with pre-drilled holes to install on your wall permanently. Once you have the strips installed on your wall and directions on how to do that follow this brief overview, simply use the magnetic part of the 6 SewTites magnets included to secure your quilt onto the metal strips. When you're ready to change out your quilt, simply remove the magnets and voila! It's off and your quilt is ready to use again. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you're wondering how to install the metal strips on the wall, here are more details and things you should consider before and during installation. In addition to what's provided with the system, you'll need a level, tape measure, power drill with a Phillips head bit and a 5/32 drill bit, which is actually an optional part, as well as a pencil and hammer. Although you can install the system without a power drill, save yourself the time and pain of that and borrow it from a friend if you need to. Alrighty, on to how to install. As mentioned, the system includes 4 white metal strips with pre-drilled holes for you to permanently install on your wall. Although you could also purchase some command strips at your local craft or hardware store to hang them up in a secure but removable way. You can leave the strips white or paint them to match your walls before or after installation. You may use all 4 strips spaced however far apart you would like them to accommodate all of the sizes of quilts you use. Or just use 1 or 2 if you only hang smaller quilts. We made the long metal strips 16 inches long, as most houses in the US and Canada have studs on either 16-inch or 24-inch centers. At this size and with 3 pre-drilled holes in each strip, depending on how far apart you choose to space them, you'll be able to hit a stud with at least 1 hole in each strip. To find the studs in your walls, take the magnetic part of one of the SewTites and drag along the wall. You should be able to feel when the magnets attract to the sheetrock screws in your walls, indicating where a stud is. Once you've found a stud, decide how high you'd like your strips to be placed on your wall, visually or with a tape measure, and make a mark with your pencil. Using a level with a strip, mark what will be your second screw hole with a pencil. Use a different marking for the holes where you'll hit a stud than the others. Then you'll know when to just use the screws to install the strips and when you'll need to use the sheetrock mounts. Repeat for each strip. For the holes that will be going into the studs, simply use a Phillips bit on your power drill and screw the provided screws into the relevant placement. For the holes that will be just going into sheetrock, use a hammer to hammer in the provided sheetrock mounts and then screw the strip on from there. If it's easier for you, you may use a power drill with a 5/32 or smaller bit to drill a hole and then hammer the mount into the hole. After that, screw the metal strip onto the wall. Repeat for each strip you want to install, and you're done. Now you're ready to quickly and easily swap out your quilts. Now go, enjoy those quilts and live magnetically.